Welcome to Novelty with the Garmin Virb Elite GPS Action Sport Camera, which is available for about $300 right now in Germany. And you can see it's not a small little camera, but it has probably a better picture than the GoPro, as I heard, for example, the Hero 3. It records with up to 120 frames per second at 854 times 480 pixels, but otherwise Full HD at 30 megapixels, as it says on the back. And also one special thing about this action camera is that we have a 1.4-inch screen, which is chroma LCD, which means that when you are looking at it in the sun, it will look better than when the sun is not actually even out. So we have GPS, Wi-Fi built in, and plus, as you can all read here on the back, you can nicely mount it here on your helmet. And also there's some more specs like here on the bottom, and you can easily control it with your iPhone or Android device. If they are, for example, also waterproof, that's even better. Now you can see here a whole list of what's inside the box, or maybe not, because my camera is not focusing right now, but we will show you in a second, since we are taking it, of course, out of the box right now. So let's see how we should do that. For $300, this will be a nice little action camera for us to try out on a festival. Here the first thing you will see is how to take it out of the box after you open it up. It's really not that easy. I already did that in my German video, but let's first see what we have inside when you really just take it out for a first spin. So there's of course some manuals if you want to read that, and a little sticker. Then also what you will find inside is some adapters. I will show you to them in a second. Then what was quite interesting for me is a mini USB cable, not micro USB, it's a mini USB cable, so really old for charging your Garmin Elite. You don't even have to take out the battery, which is though quite huge, 2000 milliamp at 7.4 watt hours, means you can use a camera to 2 to 3 hours. And some users also said on the internet they have 2 hours with Wi-Fi and GPS, which is plenty enough because 2 hours of footage is quite long actually. And that's it from the contents of the box. Let's just take out the camera here so you can take a look, guys. So here's the camera, and there is an action mount. So this is an action mount. Of course, you take this bottom part off, and then it's a sticker. It's of course only for using it once. So you just put it somewhere once, and then it will stick there forever. Then we have of course here the adapters, like you know from the GoPro, like here these special little hinges. I don't know if they're compatible, I will try out later. So this is of course for connecting it to the other part, and then you have also here the possibility to adjust here the angle of the camera, or do it the other way around if you add, for example, another one which goes the other way around. Since there's, as I said, a few adapters inside. First of all, another little round thingy here, so you can put that on there. Then you have here an adapter to go, for example, the other way, so you can adjust the way this way and that way. Then you have another one which is actually double hinged, so you can use it this way and this one the other way, so you can do I don't know, 2 dual thingies. I don't know why you should do that, but you can. And then there's of course an extra mount if you have, for example, not only a wakeboard but also a helmet, so you can maybe add just have it on both. So then we only have the camera left to show you guys. So it's a quite beautiful device, which is of course here right now in the mount. You can take it out of the mount. It's a nice plastic thingy which is looking quite stable. It says Garmin on the front, and there's some screws right there. Then to turn on the camera, actually I think you just have to slide this here to the front, but I'm not sure actually, since there's also an on and off switch here on the side which you can press. And it won't turn on right now, of course, since we don't have a battery inside. To access the battery and the microSD, you only have to flip this here to the side, and then it's already open. Then you can see here battery and microSD. microSD of course below the battery, so you should use your cable. I would not usually take out the microSD, I guess, to keep it waterproof. Not opening this up a whole lot will probably help. So then there's of course some ports for charging, as I said, and there's also micro HDMI if you want to give out a picture here in the back, which is here behind this nice little rubber flap, which probably won't break. Then again, here's on and off switch. This looks like also a button. You can really press it. I have to check out later for what. Then we have here an LED, of course, on top, and there's the chroma key display, which we also try out later. It was below this little foil, so it won't be a big display, but better than no display. And then you have here your beautiful fisheye lens, which probably records quite nice videos, and I heard the quality is even better, as I said already, than with the GoPro Hero 3, but only Full HD, of course. At 30 frames per second you can record 24 frames, and low light should be also a little bit better, but yeah, you have to check it out for yourself. We will try it out later. Microphone is also built in here on the bottom, but shouldn't be as good as in the GoPro. So thank you much for tuning in. This was the Garmin Virb Elite in a short unboxing. We'll try it out later on a festival and maybe also with some wakeboarding. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs, and thank you much for watching.